closed is meditation, connecting with the divine. With your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Very slowly, please open your eyes.
ఏడుకుండలవాడా వెంకటరమణ గోవింద గోవింద ఆపద ముక్కులవాడా నాథరక్షక గోవింద గోవింద ఏడుకుండలవాడా వెంకటరమణ గోవింద గోవింద ఆపద ముక్కులవాడా నాథరక్షక గోవింద గోవింద.
పుష్పయాగయుగ గోవింద పుణ్య ప్రపూర్ణ గోవింద ఉత్సవోత్సుక గోవింద ఊహాతీత గోవింద
బ్రహ్మమొక్కటే పరబ్రహ్మమొక్కటే బ్రహ్మమొక్కటే పరబ్రహ్మమొక్కటే 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 నిండార రాజు నిద్రించు నిద్రయునొకటే అండనే బంటు నిద్రాదియునొకటే మెండైన బ్రాహ్మణుడు మెట్టు భూమి ఒకటే మెండైన బ్రాహ్మణుడు మెట్టు భూమి ఒకటే చండాలుడుండేటి సరి భూమి ఒకటే బ్రహ్మమొక్కటే పరమొక్కటే పరబ్రహ్మమొక్కటే పరబ్రహ్మమొక్కటే
అఖిలాండ కోడి బ్రహ్మాండ నాయక ఆనంద నిలయ వర పరిపాలగా
గోవింద గోవింద పౌర్ణమి నిలవే గోవింద 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 చిన్న పూమారి సేవెகள் గోవింద గోవింద ఏదో వెంకటేశం இரவோடு பகலாக சதா வெங்கடேஷம் ஸ்மராமி ஸ்மராமி
అఖిలాండ కోడి బ్రహ్మాండ నాయక ఆనంద నిలయ వర పరిపాలగా శ్రీ వెంకటేశ శ్రుతి సంబంధ సేవా భాగ్యం దేవి ముకుంద అఖిలాండ కోడి బ్రహ్మాండ నాయక ఆనంద నిలయ వర పరిపాలగా திருப்பதங்களுக்கு தினமும் மாலைகள் ஸ்ரீ விஷ்ணு சுவாமி ஏற்கின்றார் திருப்பதங்களுக்கு தினமும் மாலைகள் ஸ்ரீ விஷ்ணு சுவாமி ஏற்கின்றார் அதிர்கின்ற சங்கு சக்கரங்களே அழகாக திகழும் மாணிக்கமே ஆஜானுபாகுமேனி எங்கும் அலர்ந்திட்ட மலரின் ஹாரங்களே அகிலாண்ட கோடி பிரம்மாண்ட நாயக ஆனந்த நிலைய வர பரிபாலகா அகிலாண்ட கோடி பிரம்மாண்ட நாயக ஆனந்த நிலைய வர பரிபாலகா மல்லி கொடி மல்லி மதுர மந்தார மனோரஞ்சிதங்கள் செண்பக பாரிஜாத சாமந்தி தாவி பறிக்கின்ற சம்பங்கியே காலையில் தாமரை கனகாம்பரங்கள் பொன்னால் பூட்டி பூக்கள் சூடிய குலதெய்வம்
மறுபூதானம் மாலைகள் சிறக்கும் வெட்டி வேறு மணம் வீசுமே கருடா கண்ணீரு வந்து விடாமல் பா
ஹரிக்கு அர்ச்சிக்க பில்வ துளசீதளங்கள் உனக்காக பூத்தது உன்னை பார்த்து சிரித்தது உன் மேனியாவும் மலரே அகிலாண்ட கோடி பிரம்மாண்ட நாயக ஆனந்த நிலைய வர పరిపాలనా
వెంకటేశా శ్రీనివాస మాధవ కేశవ మధుసూదన మాధవ కేశవ మధుసూదన నందనందన నరహరి నారాయణ పరమాత్మ పరంధామ పరమానంద అచ్యుత అనంత గోవింద అచ్యుత అనంత గోవింద అణివాగ మాధవనే వెంకటేశనే அணிவா என் மாலை முத்து ஸ்ரீனிவாசனே அணிவாக மாதவனே வெங்கடேசனே அணிவா என் மாலை முத்து ஸ்ரீனிவாசனே கொடி கொடி மலரில் வாழும் கோவிந்தராஜனே கொடி கொடி மலரில் வாழும் கோவிந்தராஜனே சூடி கொடுத்த ஆண்டாளை ஏற்று கொண்ட மன்னனே நரஹரா முரளீதரா ஸ்ரீகரா ஸ்ரீதரா செல்வேந்திரா சர்வேஸ்வர பரமேஸ்வர சாந்தாகாரா சங்கு சக்கரதரா சப்தமணிகள் வாசா சுப்ரபாத சேவையில் சூரியனையா சூரியனையா அஞ்ஞான இருளில் என்னை தேற்றினாயையா மாதவா கேசவா அபிஷேக சேவையில் குளித்தாயையா குளித்தாயையா ஆத்ம கர்ம வினைகள் நீக்கி காத்தாவையா ஸ்ரீதரா ஸ்ரீதரா கொடி கொடி மலரில் வாழும் கோவிந்தராஜனே சூடி கொடுத்த ஆண்டாளை ஏற்று கொண்ட மன்னவா பத்மநாபா ரிஷிகேஷா பத்மநாப ரிஷிகேஷ பன்னகசயனா பரசுராம பலராம ரகுகுலராமா புருஷோத்தம புண்ணிய புருஷ புண்டரீகாட்சா வாமனா வாசுதேவ காஞ்சி வரதா அணிவாக மாதவனே வெங்கடேசனே அணிவா என் மாலை முத்து ஸ்ரீனிவாசனே
అది ఓ అదివో అల్లదివో శ్రీహరివాసము అదివో అల్లదివో శ్రీహరివాసము 10,000 శేషుల పడగలమయము అదివో అల్లదివో శ్రీహరివాసము 10,000 శేషుల పడగలమయము అదివో అల్లదివో శ్రీహరివాసము అది వెంకటాచలమఖిలో నడము అదివో బ్రహ్మాదుల కపురూపము అదివో నిత్య నివాసమఖిల మునులకు
సంకటహరణ 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 సంకటహరణ
అదివో నిత్య నివాసమఖిల మునులకు అదే చూడు అదే మృక్కుడు ఆనందమయము అదే చూడు అదే మృక్కుడు ఆనందమయము అదివో అల్లదివో శ్రీహరివాసము కైవల్య పరము వెంకటనగమదివో శ్రీ వెంకటపతికి సిరులైనది భావింప సకల సంపద రూపమదివో అదివో భావింప సకల సంపద రూపమదివో పావనములకెల్ల పావనమయము అదివో అల్లదివో శ్రీహరివాసము శ్రీహరివాసము శ్రీహరివాసము
కొండలలో నెలకొన్న కోనేటి రాయడు వాడు కొండలంత వరములు గూపెడు వాడు కొండలలో నెలకొన్న కోనేటి రాయడు వాడు కుమ్మరదాసుడైన కురువరతి నంబి ఇమ్మన్న వరములెల్ల ఇచ్చినవాడు కుమ్మరదాసుడైన కురువరతి నంబి ఇమ్మన్న వరములెల్ల ఇచ్చినవాడు దొమ్ములు చేసిన ఎన్ని తొండమాంచకురవర్తి దొమ్ములు చేసిన ఎట్టి తొండమాంచకురవర్తి తమ్మన్న చోటికి వచ్చి నమ్మినవాడు దొమ్ములు చేసిన ఎట్టి తొండమాంచకురవర్తి రమ్మన్న చోటికి వచ్చి నమ్మినవాడు కొండలలో నెలకొన్న కోనేటి రాయడు వాడు కొండలంత వరములు గూపెడు వాడు కొండలలో నెలకొన్న కోనేటి రాయడు వాడు కంచిలోనున్న తిరుకచ్చినంబి మీద కరుణించి తన ఎడకు రప్పించిన వాడు కంచిలోనున్న తిరుకచ్చినంబి మీద కరుణించి తన ఎడకు రప్పించిన వాడు ఎంచి ఎప్పుడైనా వెంకటేశుడు మనలను ఎంచి ఎప్పుడైనా వెంకటేశుడు మనలను మంచివాడై కరుణ పాలించిన వాడు ఎంచి ఎప్పుడైనా వెంకటేశుడు మనలను మంచివాడై కరుణ పాలించిన వాడు కొండలలో నెలకొన్న కోనేటి రాయడు వాడు కొండలంత వరములు గూపెడు వాడు కొండలలో నెలకొన్న కోనేటి రాయడు వాడు
ಮಲಯಪ್ಪ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ கலிநாளுக்கு இறங்கி கல்லிலே இறங்கி நிலையாக கோயிலில் நிற்கின்றாய் கேசவா கலிநாளுக்கு இறங்கி கல்லிலே இறங்கி நிலையாக கோயிலில் நிற்கின்றாய் கேசவா குறையொன்றும் இல்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா யாதும் மறக்காத மலையப்பா யாதும் மறக்காத மலையப்பா உன் மார்பில் ஏதும் தர நிற்கும் கருணை கடலன்னை என்றும் இருந்திட ஏது குறை எனக்கு என்றும் இருந்திட ஏது குறை எனக்கு ஒன்றும் குறையில்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா ஒன்றும் குறையில்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா மணிவண்ணா மலையப்பா கோவிந்தா 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 కంటి శుక్రవారము గడియలేడింట అంటియలమే మంగ అండనుండే స్వామిని కంటి శుక్రవారము గడియలేడింట అంటియలమే మంగ అండనుండే స్వామిని కంటి శ్రీనివాస గోవింద శ్రీ వెంకటేశ గోవింద శ్రీనివాస గోవింద శ్రీ వెంకటేశ గోవింద తిరుపతి వాస గోవింద తిరుమలి వాస గోవింద తిరుపతి వాస గోవింద తిరుమలి వాస గోవింద
तुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यमान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवर्तक श्रीमन् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत पुत्रमय चतुरश्रयान धीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलाति समस्त विरतावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सत्योजात निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्ग जीवूत परम सकल भेद केशरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राराधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु श्रवण शाक्यादि महांतकार निर्वाण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणार्हार्ह वचोचेतन पूर्वक ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संपन्न देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिना अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ महासंस्थान ज्ञान साम्राज्य शासक सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ तृणवद्युद्धर वशदथम गुरु महासन्निधान महानिर्वाणि पीठस्य अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर अटल पीठस्य अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अटल पीठाधीश्वर श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ जगद्गुरु भगवान श्री श्री परमहंस नित्यानंद श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामी पराग पराग पराग
राजाधिराजाय प्रशक्यशालिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे क्षमे कामाय मह्यं पामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वैश्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः
சனடி போற்றி சிவன் சேவடி போற்றி நேயத்தே நின்றதி மலனடி போற்றி மாய பிறப்பருக்கும் மன்னனடி போற்றி சீரார் பெருந்துரையிலும் தேவனடி போற்றி ஆராத இன்பம் அருளும் மலை போற்றி ஈசனே சிந்தை கவர வந்தனேசனே நீ வருவாய் ஒடு கனிகளை கொண்டு உன்னை பூஜித்தோ அருள் தருவாய் கலி என்னும் கடலினில் மூழ்கிட்டு இனி கரம் தந்து காத்திட்டு கருணை உரையை பொய்கையில் அலர்ந்திட்ட அளவற்றம் போலவும் திருவடியில் வாழ்ந்திட நிற்கிறேன் அருணாச்சலனே நீவாராய் அகண்ட ஜோதியனே வாராய் அல்லல் நீக்கிடவே வாராய் அகிலம் போற்றுகின்ற ஈசனே சிந்தை கவர்ந்த நேசனே நீ வருவாய் ஒடு கனிகளை கொண்டு பூஜித்தோ அருள் தருவாய் கையினில் சூலமும் மெய்யினில் வில்வமும் நிறையார் கடல் நீர் குடியோடு தரிசனம் அருளவா பொன்மாள சிற்றவை தனிலே இதை கவர்ந்த உன்னை சிக்கன பிடித்தேனே வந்தும் புகழ் பெறும் நான் வரை நாயகா மதியினில் நிறைந்திடுவாய் மதி உணராதவர்க்கு மதி உணர் செய்திட நீ ஏந்திவா அறவாடிட இசை சூழ்ந்திட சேர நீ வருவாய் அகம் உணர்ந்திட புறம் மகிழ்ந்திட புலித்தோலோடு நீ வருவாய்
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Shri Mahans, Mahans, Tanedar, Kotari, visitors, viewers sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Kailasa TV, Hinduism Now TV, two-way video conferencing, Twitter, having Nayana Diksha. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Paramashiva's message from Sri Kailasa, directly listen. Intensify your inner space through any one of these methods. I'll describe the methods now, just 5. Continuous, unbroken prayer. Or continuous, unbroken ajapa japa. Continuous, unbroken Paramashanta Swarupa Dhyana. Continuous, unbroken oneness. Continuous, unbroken, unclutching. Understand? I can give some more methods. First, let me describe these. Use any one of this or all of it, no problem. See, sometimes you may feel that prayer is so deeply helping you. Do that. Sometimes completely sitting in Paramashanta Swarupa, just letting the universe run, and you sit as Paramashanta Swarupa, Paramashiva Swarupa, as the center of the whole universe. I tell you, really, the life you feel inside you is center of the universe. I tell you, this is the fundamental truth. The inhaling prana going inside you touches the Dvatashanta, the space of Paramashiva, where Paramashiva resides in you. Only then it takes a turn and comes out. Understand? The first sutra, Bhairava, Paramashiva, gives to Devi. The first technique, Paramashiva gives to Devi. In that he says, where you are inhaling breath, the prana going in takes a turn and starts coming out. That turn, where it takes turn, is the space Dvadashanta I am residing. So every time your prana goes and reports to Paramashiva's feet, only with his permission it comes out. Means the life in you is constantly happening by continuous support, management, supervision, direct approval of Paramashiva. Every breath you are inhaling comes out only after touching the space of Paramashiva. It's such a sweet, intimate good news. He is only soulmate for you. You can marry any number of persons you want, any number of time you want. Sometimes you even marry, divorce, remarry someone else, and divorce person also, and remarry the same person you divorced. All that mess up you can do, but soulmate is Paramashiva only. Understand? Paramashiva only is soulmate. Like any different forms of chains I can wear, but Rudraksha is the content. All the other art, work, gold, silver, copper, all that is a container. Rudraksha is the content. So, just like Rudraksha is the content, that's the core principle. All other decoration, the way it is tied, the metal used, the way it is strung, and the way it is looking, sometimes like a mala, sometimes like a snake, sometimes like a different, all that is secondary. Rudraksha is the content. Same way, you can marry, remarry, divorce, or live without marriage, live in relationship, or not have anybody in your life, whatever. Tamil சொல்றானுங்க முரட்டு single. அது என்ன வேணா பண்ணிக்கோ. Do whatever you want. Paramashiva is only soulmate. Because every breath touches him and comes out. Actually, if you know that, then every time you are exhaling very fragrance, body smell of Paramashiva. Just touch your exhaling hair and kiss it. Hey, it's coming from him. After touching his body, after smelling his body, it is literally his own fragrance. Understand? Intense prayer makes Paramashiva fully alive in you. This intense, continuous prayer was the habit taught to me by Arunagiri Yogeshwara himself. The way I fell in love with him, he himself personally gave me the instruction. I still very clearly remember he was having the Atma Linga he gifted to me. Still I'm wearing inside this kandi. And he gave me two. I don't know, always any deity materializes and gives. He always gives two. Listen. Arunagiri Yogeshwara himself kept the Atma Linga on my Anandaganda area, means below the heart, above the navel. That is the area. He just kept. I could see like a laser beam, that energy penetrating inside. I saw clearly that inhaling breath going deeply. And Arunagiri Yogeshwara put that Atma Linga in my heart center. I should say, little below the heart and above the navel, that Anandaganda area. Like intense laser beam, like rays. Energy was going inside. He asked me to close the eyes and see what is going on. I could see very clearly the inhaling prana, the breath goes in, gets converted into deeper and deeper and deeper pure form of existence, life energy. See, from the breath, deeper and deeper, the other components are stopped, filtered, like how the dust gets stopped in the nose itself. Even the air gets stopped at certain level. Only the life force, prana, is sucked separately from the air, and that prana, that pure life, goes and touches Paramashiva, then comes out as exhaling breath. See, this whole process, he showed me clearly. it goes straight into Ananda Gandha of Paramashiva himself. Understand? Every breath you inhale and exhale is directly connecting you to Parashiva. And Dvadashanta, where Paramashiva, the space of Paramashiva, where Paramashiva resides, the Dvadashanta exists in you, where your breath takes a turn. And he taught me a very simple steps. I will repeat that simple steps as it is. He taught me in Tamil. I will translate as it is and tell you. I'll tell in English. First he told me, இந்த மூக்கு நுனியில காத்தோட குளிர்ச்சியை பார்ப்பா. He told me, oh dear, the coolness of the air touching the tip of the nose when it is going in. Just feel that. See that. Use the word parpa. See. It's almost like I put both my eyes towards the tip of the nose and started seeing how the cool breathing, that inhaling is happening, and that feeling in the tip of the nose. Then the second statement he told, just see how it is going deeply inside. உள்ள போறத பாடுறா கண்ணு. And I saw how it is going deeply inside. The third statement he made, it was a sweet, beautiful statement. Listen. First statement he made, second statement he made as if he is outside me and he is instructing. The third statement he made, "Innu kitta vada," means come nearer to me. By third statement, he has already sucked me inside. And he is in Dvadashanta. In that sitting in that Dvadashanta, he is calling me inside. Listen. That is the spot where duality becomes Advaita, oneness. Please listen. Deep prayer or high awareness, all this becomes absolute oneness at one point. It may start as duality, dvandva, dvaita, but finally it ends in pure Advaita. The third statement he made is Ulla vadagane. I could see very clearly that my existence is sucked into his larger existence. By the time my eyes were closed, I could see into the deep inner space. The fourth statement was more like a sweet smile in the face and like a welcoming, nodding the head. Even though I was with closed eyes, I could see that inside. So by then, he is sitting outside, inside, that identity has disappeared. I know he was sitting and I have become formless. Only his form exists. So I could see only him, but there is no idea he is sitting outside me or inside me. And he was just smiling and nodding his head like a welcoming. I tell you, the understanding, cognitions he gave me, he is the Nitya component of me. Paramashiva. I declare my integrity to that ultimate reality existence. Sat. I declare my integrity to that exists. Ultimate existence. The cognition of Nitya has happened. Understand? The initiation I am offering every week. Saturday, Sunday, the weekends. The Siva Diksha, Vishesha Diksha, Mahavagyopadesam, all this purpose is to awaken the constant component in you, Nitya component, make you understand that ultimately he exists and the moment you declare your integrity to his existence, after that anything you do, like intense prayer, connecting with him, purifies you like anything, I tell you. Every man talks to people outside and continuously does internal talking. If you talk to yourself, you will create so much pain, agony, frustration inside you. If you talk to the ultimate reality, Paramashiva, you will bring so much healing, feeling connection. And the beauty of talking to Paramashiva is constantly he will remind your higher existence and ultimate realities. I tell you, if you talk to yourself, even if you are successful, you are stupid man. Being a man is the most stupid thing. You are born as a man, going to live as a man, going to die as a man, human being. That is a waste of life. Stupidity. Don't waste your life. But by talking to Paramashiva constantly, you will start manifesting him. Every small things. Whether to change the signal, traffic signal in the road, or to change your career, relationship, house, or to change the body in which you are living, that itself means life and death. In every level, you will achieve ultimate success, ultimate possibility, if you learn to talk to Paramashiva. I tell you, who talks to himself is an atheist. Who talks to Paramashiva is ultimate being. Why will you talk to yourself? It's not enough that you made your life so messy because you talking to yourself. Anything, talk it out with Paramashiva. Paramashiva is the ultimate existence, goes on supporting you with powerful cognitions. Goes on supporting you, supplying powerful cognitions to you. If you talk to yourself, you will get only frustration, guilt, anger, powerlessness, more and more self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred, because you can supply only what you have to yourself. But Paramashiva will supply higher and higher powerful cognitions in you. You will even forget that you existed at some part of your life. You will see like as if you are there always in his lap and he is carrying you and running your whole life. That ultimate, absolute, restful awareness, Paramashanta Swarupa. The space of Paramashanta is the gift given to people who learn to talk to Paramashiva whole day. Day in and day out, go on talking to Paramashiva. Even if you fight with him, anything do with him, he will intensely supply powerful cognitions in you. Support powerful cognitions in you. If you learn to talk to Paramashiva, no destruction in your life will look as destruction. You will know clearly it is rejuvenation. If you are losing a job, you know better lifestyle, career, job, everything is waiting for you. If you are losing a home, be very clear, better place for you to stay is waiting for you. If you are losing some people in your life, you will know better people are waiting for you. Anything will be rejuvenation, not destruction. I am so sure nothing is falling apart in my life. Everything is falling in place in my life because I know Paramashiva is manifesting through me. He is living through me. It is absolute Nithya component of me. Understand? Just like a G constant in the gravitational force of the planet Earth, the gravitational force of Tapoloka is Nithya. What you cognize as the ultimate source of your life is Nithya. If you cognize ultimate force of your life, ultimate source and resource of your life is Paramashiva, Paramashiva becomes your Nitya. Understand? Stop talking to yourself and stop damaging yourself more and more. Start talking to Paramashiva and start raising the quality of your existence as soon as possible. The more time you talk to Paramashiva internally, the intense prayer, your pains are healed, patterns are completed, attachments are burned, pure unclutching happens, high awareness grows, Kundalini Shakti is awakened, Paramashiva himself becomes alive, vibrant. He reveals his independent intelligence, powerfulness, and his very presence in your life in every sphere. Experiencing existence of Paramashiva in your life in every sphere is Jnanapada, enlightenment. Jnana, Prajnana, Vijnana of Paramashiva. Understand? When I started my public life, started speaking to public, the first thing my gurus have told me, I should put this on record before putting me on the stage. Stage means that local Tiruvannamalai temple, kind of the stone platform will be there in where you sit and start talking to few people who come to the temple about all the spiritual subjects. My gurus have taken care of me so well. Three instructions Isaki Swamigal gave. Actually, Kuppammal brought me to touch the feet of Isaki Swamigal and told Isaki Swami that today I am taking him to temple, he is going to speak. Then Isaki Swamigal looked at Kuppammal and asked, Enna pesa porudhu? Means what it is going to talk. He was referring in Enna pesa porudhu? Then Kuppammal said in Tamil, Aanmigama yadu pesum. Something about spirituality will speak. And then Isaki Swami said, brush the teeth with a neem stick. That's the first instruction he gives. Always before going, to speak, brush the teeth with a neem stick. Then, second instruction he gives, extreme care and micromanagement of the gurus. I've enjoyed. I'm the product of their sacrifice and dedication. Only when you don't have father, you will understand how much he means. When you don't have mother, you will understand how much she means. Only when you don't have a guru, you will understand how much he means. I know how much my gurus mean for me. Second instruction he gives. உனக்கு விளங்காதத சொல்லாத. In Tamil he said, whatever is not become enlightened. விளங்காதது means not become light, awakened in you. Don't tell. Don't talk about that subject. Third instruction, little longer, beautifully he said, in very beautiful Tamil. I'll repeat it and then translate. அறிவாளியா காட்டணும்னோ அசலா காட்டணும்னோ சத்தியத்து நேர்மைய சாய்க்காத. To show yourself as intelligent or to show yourself something original, do not compromise with the integrity of the highest truths. That's the most powerful teaching. The punch. Still, I am absolutely integrated to that. To show that you are intelligent or to show you have something original, do not compromise with the truth of the ultimate. That is something extraordinary. I tell you. I am absolutely integrated to my Guru and Guru Parampara. And all these three instructions. Even if I don't have neem stick some places, I'll knock the temple. See this zone, whichever you remember, taste you remember and knock, that liquid will fall in your tongue. It's one of the power. If you want the nectar, remember Ganapati and knock this point. The nectar will drop in your tongue. Anything you remember, just remember and knock this point, that juice will get into your body. So even if I don't the neem stick, I will do that and get that neem juice and then brush my teeth, only then come for satsang. Because some places when I travel, I do not get the neem stick. So I tell you, with all my integrity to my Guru Parampara and to the absolute truth. Constant prayer, talking to Paramashiva, raises the very intensity and frequency of your consciousness. Talking to Paramashiva may evolve multiple stages, sometimes initially. Like a friend, you can talk to him and tell all your problems, confusions, expect him to absolutely support you. And then you will see, yes, he supports you intensely and sometimes very mildly but politely slips few powerful cognitions in you and says, don't you see that we should be little practical and do things practically? Then slowly, more powerful cognitions. Then you will see, before even delusion starts, he will clear it with intense, powerful cognitions, and there will be one time you will even forget that you existed as normal human being. I had Guru. After I lost them, I know how much they mean to my life. Same way, if you had Guru and lost due to some reason, whether Guru leaves the body or you leave the Guru because of your delusion. Stupid fellows, when they come to transform themselves. And after coming, they think and they plan to transform me. Hey, I have not called you. Please come and help me to transform me. You came to get transformed. Stop your business with that. They try to transform me. Atrocious. Understand? Maybe you lost the Guru due to Guru leaving the body or due to your delusion. Only after you lost, you will understand how much he means. Every one of us are talking within ourselves. If you are talking unconsciously within yourself, you are schizophrenic. If you are talking consciously within yourself, with yourself, you are atheist, frustrated. Use all the depressed, dull, bored, potato couch, or couch potato, sorry. Both one and the same. Potato couch or couch potato. You sitting on the couch or couch sitting on you is one and the same. Anyhow, both are not going to move. For some time, you sit on the couch. After some time, it becomes so heavy. So, couch potato, anything. You can use all those bad words for the people who talk to themselves continuously. If you talk to Paramashiva, higher existence in you, continuously the powerful cognitions will start leaking inside you. Understand? Initially, it will be like a trickling only. From Paramashiva, one or two powerful cognitions will trickle. If you are worried about losing some object, losing some status, losing some persons, or losing health, or whatever, or you want to have something, when you start talking to Paramashiva, the powerful cognitions will start trickling in. Initially, you will doubt, suspect the trickling powerful cognitions. Is it really from Paramashiva or is it from me, my own? From my own confused mind. You may have doubt. Don't worry. Talk about that also to Paramashiva. Paramashiva, is it really you talking? Or I myself talking on behalf of you? Can you show me some sign that it's only you talking? Nothing wrong. Go on, go on. I tell you, no prayer goes waste. No prayer goes waste. Continuously he responds. Sometime in the language you understand, sometime the language you can experience. Understand? Sometimes he responds to the language you can understand verbally. Sometimes he responds as the experience inside, a deep peace, coming to terms with the reality. Paramashanta Swarupa, the courage and confidence you feel, powerfulness you feel, all these are responses from Paramashiva. Understand? It's not that all the time he will appear and say, "Oh, my son, my dear son, this is the answer for your question." Don't expect that all the time. Sometimes he just oozes out the response as the experience to you. Once it really happened, I was carving a deity. I think 2003. That Stapati who was helping me is still alive. Bhaktika, the autobiography team, can go and talk to him and he will tell this experience. I was carving the face. It was like a late night, maybe 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. He was holding the torch, that lamp for me, lander lamp for me. And I was carving because that stone powder should not fall on the face. I tied a towel on my nose so the dust will not go inside. And slowly I was carving the face. There's a clear, the dimensions we need to follow. The face, the chest, and the hip and feet, all that, there's a clear proportion. So I had that coconut leaf, tenna ola, coconut leaf, in which we mark the measurements. So I kept the size on the face and I was checking part by part. The deity was really big size, 6 feet size deity. That is a deity now sitting in Ohio. So I was carving and checking the measurement, whether that measurement is proper. I checked the face and then went up to neck and chest, hip, and went up to the feet. And still I was getting that Landar was continuously following me. Maybe in or 15 minutes. After I finished the measurement, I put that leaf, that tender coconut leaf, and removed the towel and looked and said, "Appa, konjam tea eduthu appa, kudikalam." I just said that, "Hey, come on, get tea." Understand, only then I saw that fellow was not sitting there. He has already gone. Then from where the light was coming? Who was holding the lantar? For my disciples, I am clearly telling you, I was intensely talking to Paramashiva and asking him, please come as you exist. Let the Samudriga Lakshana of this deity match with your Samudriga. Please reside in this so you can manifest and bless the whole world. And that is the way I was talking and measuring every inch, every part. Whether Landar was physically moving in the sky or my eyes have developed the ability to see in the dark, all these analysis let the atheists do, trolls do. To my disciples, I want to tell you guys, Paramashiva held the lantar at least for that 15 minutes after he left. One of the most measurement proportionate Samudriga Lakshana matching to Paramashiva deity is the Paramashiva in Ohio. That Samudriga Lakshanam matching was done with lots of effort. Because I wanted to set a standard how our temple deity should be. So that we can make, later on we can just make replica. Even now I am telling you, the Venkateshwara in Los Angeles, Meenakshi in San Jose, Paramashiva in Ohio, Dakshinamurti in Houston, all this we have taken a mold. The cement mold of all that is still in Biddi. So whenever we make new deities, we call the Stapadis and show this as the model. This only we show as a model for the measurement. And Samudriga Lakshana. Samudriga Lakshana means the way where all the leg, hands are twisted and where all they are straight. The flow, body language of the deity. Paramashiva in Ohio is literally embodiment of Paramashiva. He himself carved himself. He himself carved himself. I tell you. Continuous talking within you with Paramashiva. Continuously will cause miracles in your life. That's all his power manifestation. Go on, be talking to him. Nothing wrong in fighting with Paramashiva. Nothing wrong. Go on, fight internally. In 2-3 days, you will see all your violence will melt down. You will become Paramashanta Swarupa. You will become such embodiment of sweetness and peace. Even people who are living around you will feel the smell of your friendliness and fragrance of the peace you are radiating. I tell you. See, understand this one. One of the most fundamental principles of Siddha tradition is intensifying your ability to digest. If the power to digest is awakened, intensified in you, no disease can come. No disease, including cancer, heart problems, nothing can come. Ability to digest anything. Because your whole system creates lots of chemicals, hormones, multiple things needed for you to exist. And in that, there are many things need to be cleaned after the work is done. That cleaning can be done only by the Jataragni inside you. Not only digesting the food, even detoxing yourself can be done, converting the bread into blood and energy and detoxifying everything happens by the Jataragni in your stomach, in your navel, in your Mani Padma, the Mani Puraka, navel center, navel chakra. Talking to Paramashiva within you intensely kindles the Jataragni. The Jataragni becomes Paramashivagni. I tell you. Try this. Any of you have a digestion problem? Decide to talk to Paramashiva intensely for 3 days. I guarantee the whole digestion problem will be solved. 3 days. Go on be praying and talking to Paramashiva. Tell all your problems, all your complaints. You can ask anything you want. Go on be asking intensely. I tell you. The beauty of prayer, constantly talking to Paramashiva. See, prayer comes with a connotation. You have to be begging with Paramashiva. Hinduism says, just talk to him. It is not necessary you have to be begging. You can even be fighting, nothing wrong. Because even to fight, if you start relationship with Paramashiva, it will end up in such sweet, beautiful flowering of oneness. Nothing is wrong. Just connect with Paramashiva. I tell you, when you start connecting, start talking, start intensely relating, like whatever is happening outside you, just tell him, see, this stupid fellow has stolen my money and ran away. See this fellow harassing me. And see, with so much of effort, I am coming to your temple. But see the traffic signal, now only red. And it is showing 90 seconds I have to stand. Why don't you change it? Go on be telling him everything happening in your life, like a live relay, live report. Nothing is wrong. I tell you, this relationship will make you vibrate in the very frequency of Paramashiva just in few days. You just know the moment you remember he is there. Even before you remember he is there. And he is making you remember him and becoming him. Tannai thane ninaiந்து நினைவூட்டி தன்னில் தானே கரைந்து தான் தானே ஆய் நிற்கும் தன்மயப் பரம்பொருள் பரமசிவம். He will remind himself to you and he will remember himself to himself and he will stay within himself and he becomes himself. The intensity, frequency, the vibration, you will start existing. If I teach this one habit to all my Gurukul kids, I will feel that I have done the best to my kids. This is the most sacred, secret teaching I can give you. See, many times, devotees make me melt by their devotion. Some of my devotees, I can name a detailed list. Maitrik Patel. He drives truck, but every penny he earns is literally mine. Somehow he just comes and pours the whole thing. Maybe he keeps few dollars for his food. Otherwise he works only to give it to me. I can name the long list. Lakshmi Devi Neni. Some people do business only to fund me, nothing else. They have no personal ambition. Just to fund, I have to fund Swamiji. I can give you the long list. I don't want this opposite gang to harass them. That is why I am not telling all the names. They melt me by their devotion and commitment and standing as a pillar, strength. Just day before yesterday, we got a huge prime property in Fiji. I don't know how many millions of dollars worth. That person came and said that I wanted to donate this to Swamiji. It's not that he's a well-known, long-time devotee and all that. When we asked him who you are and all that, he said, I have met Swamiji only once, but I am following his satsangs and all the discourses for last 10 years. He has given me so much in my life and supported me and enlightened me. I have decided the best thing in my life, the best thing I have in my life, I made in my life, I wanted to give it to Swamiji. I wanted Swamiji to make an embassy of Kailasa here. Of course, we are going to do that work, all that is different, but he made me melt by his devotion and commitment. I tell you, all the devotees who make me melt by your devotion and commitment, if I have to give you some sacred, sweet, important teaching to show my love and my gratitude to all of you for standing up with me, take this teaching. This is what I will give you. Continuously, intensely, go on be talking to Paramashiva. Even while you are typing, doing your business, doing all the things, go on be giving a live report to him inside. It will become actually a lifestyle, charya. And you will see everything becomes so sweet. All the fear is sucked out of your life. There's no toxins. Absolute existence, all that confidencelessness, powerlessness, anxiety. Oh, what will happen here? What will happen to that? All that will just be completely sucked away from you, taken away from you, burnt away. The Jataragni will be intensely burning. That fire in the stomach will be intensely burning. What Vallalar, a great saint, says, Pasittir means the stomach should never be full or loaded, heavy. No. Neither stomach should be heavy, nor heart should be heavy. Stomach should not be heavy by food, heart should not be heavy by depression. That state of Paramashivatva will be intensely radiating in you. I tell you, Paramashiva is residing in you is not a technique that you remember and then by continuous remembrance he is awakened. No, it's a reality. Whether you remember or not, he exists. If you remember, you will manifest it. That's all. It's a reality. You want to use it in your life, day-to-day life or not is up to you. Intense prayer, intense unclutching, intense ajapa of Mahavagya, continuously. Just understanding the reality, Paramashiva is in your Dwadashanta Ananda Gandha. He is inhaling and exhaling. Every breath goes to him, only then comes out. You are alive because of him. He is the life of your life. That's a good news. Most sweetest news. Remembering this powerful cognition and inhaling and exhaling as Paramashiva. I tell you, this all will make you intensely active in your life. Don't think all this will make you dull. No. Your worries make you dull. Worries never make you active. They may make you aggressive. Aggressiveness is different. Activeness is different. The peace makes you active. Worries and depression makes you aggressive, not active. Understand? Intensity of your existence and the frequency, vibration of your existence, if that goes up, everything you want in your life starts manifesting as reality. Everything you want to manifest in your life becomes reality. You can use any one of this. Intense constant prayer, intense constant ajapa of Mahavagya, intense constant cognition of Paramashiva is inhaling and exhaling inside you. Intense unclutching, any of this or all of this. Sometimes you can be unclutching, sometimes you can be sitting as Paramashanta Swarupa. Just Paramashiva is inhaling and exhaling inside you. He is acting and reacting. There is no your personal reactionary assumptions alive, only his actions and reactions are alive in you. Your personal reactionary assumptions are violence. If you surrender them to Paramashiva, Paramashiva manifests Bhairava and he protects you and he silences all your enemies and he guides your life. If Bhairava manifests and does the job of protecting you, you will not get the karma chakra. You will be protected, but you will not have the karma chakra. But if you start jumping and reacting out of your reactionary assumptions, you will be waging unnecessary, useless wars. You may not even win in the war, and even if you win in the war, the karma chakra you create will be constantly keeping you engaged in the war. That understand that. See, the worst thing with war is whether you lose or win, you are the loser. Because even if you win, it's not going to end. The opposite gang is going to continue to keep that vengeance, anger. And it is going to be planning something else. And that karma chakra goes on. Which is not necessary. So if you just surrender to Paramashiva, unclutch and be in Paramashiva as Paramashiva, Paramashanta Swarupa, he just knows, he manifests as Mahakala Bhairava. Clears all the negativity, enmity, and he plays his own perfect strategy. And not only clears the enmity, enemies, everything, there will not be any karma chakra, further continuous fights and wars. He knows how to protect you and he knows how to keep the enemies away. They may get engaged in something else and they will forget you. Understand? You can live your life peacefully with more and more Paramashivatva and doing the real work you need to do to the world. All of us are here to contribute to your own consciousness and the collective consciousness of the cosmos. Whether you are stitching shoes, polishing boots, or running a nation, running a kingdom, any job you are doing, or not doing anything, finally, ultimately, we all have come to contribute to our own consciousness and to the consciousness of the cosmos, collective consciousness. If you start living in the space of peace of Paramashiva, Paramashanta Swarupa, remembering the reality, he breathes, inhales and exhales in you. With the eternal bliss and peace. When that becomes Nitya in you, the very quality of your existence goes up. See, that taste, what you consider as joy, bliss, that very quality raises. You become beautiful to yourself and to everyone around you. You become too cute to yourself. You yourself will start feeling, oh, I am so cute. And everyone around you will start feeling that, oh, he's so cute. That feeling, you feeling cute within you about you, and everyone around you feeling you are cute for them too. That is the fragrance of Paramashiva oozing out of you. That joy Paramashanta Swarupa. Even if you scream, people will feel that it's like a child throwing tantrum. Not any vengeance, poisonous. Even if you scream, people will see the care and love and concern you have. Today I'll initiate all of you into all these 5. Intense, unbroken, continuous talking to Paramashiva. I'll call this in Sanskrit Upasana. Means sitting with Paramashiva. All the time you are with Paramashiva. In his personal office, you got a permanent chair next to him. On giving a live report about your life to him. Second, intense, continuous, ajapa japa. Constantly, whenever you remember. See, sometimes after a few hours of prayer, you may feel there's nothing to report now. Then start ajapa japa. And after some time, ajapa japa may look monotonous. Sit as Paramashanta Swarupa, Paramashiva, inhaling and exhaling. All this will just change your very consciousness, and it will manifest intense, strong nuclear force in you. I tell you, the Paramashiva who is sitting in your Dwadashanta, inside the Ananda Gandha, is a strong nuclear force. Just even one bit oozing out will just turn the whole life and make it Kailasa for you. All kinds of power manifestation happens in you. Remember the strong nuclear force of Kailasa in you. Paramashiva, sitting in eternal bliss and smiling with the Saumya face, inhaling, exhaling through your body. Every breath goes to him and comes back. Understand that. Every breath goes to him and comes back. And intense unclutching. absolute sweetness will be felt in your body when you are sitting unclutched. I'll initiate all of you into all these 5, and today we have Vishesha Diksha also. All the Vishesha Diksha participants, I'm initiating all of you with Atmalinga and all these 4. Every day watch satsang, every day do puja, every day do yoga, every day do power manifestation. So, I'll start the process, Vishesha Diksha process, by the grace of Paramashiva. Through the grace of Paramashiva, I'll connect all of us to Paramashiva and Sri Kailasa.
Om Shiva Shiva Shiva, Om Shiva 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 Shankara. Om Shiva Shiva Shiva, Om Shiva 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 Shankara.
ஈசா அருணாச்சல ஈசா வாசா 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 அண்ணாமலை வாசா நேசா 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 உண்ணாமுலை நேசா காடா இடை காட்டு சித்தா மௌன உபதேசா லிங்கா லிங்கா அருவும் குருவும் ஆன அஷ்டலிங்கா லிங்கோத்பவனை அயனறி தேட எழுந்த அக்னிலிங்கா அப்புலிங்கா இந்திரலிங்கா சந்திர குபேரலிங்கா எப்படி அன்பர் அழைப்பார் அப்படி ஆகும் வருணலிங்கா ஹரவோம் ஹர சிவவோம் உன்னருளால் பிறந்தோம் அறிவோம் துணை மறவோம்.
Yes, now let's start the Vishesha Diksha process. Through the grace of Paramashiva, by the grace of Paramashiva, with the grace of Paramashiva, I'll connect all of us to Paramashiva and Sri Kailasa. Keep the Atmalinga in your hand and sit straight with intense will persistence. Declare your integrity to Paramashiva and chant the Mahavagya intensely. Sit straight. You don't need to close your eyes. Let's start the process.
கருணார்ணவமாய் கருதக்கதினல்கும் அருணாச்சல சிவமீதா அதுவே தலம் அருணாச்சலம் தலம் யாவிலும் அதிகம் அது பூமியின் இதயம் அறி அதுவே சிவன் இதய பதியாம் ஒரு மறுமத்தலம் பதியாம் அவன் அதிலே பதிவானொளி மலையாய் நிதம் அருணாச்சலமெனவே. ஆதி அருணாச்சல பேரற்புதலிங்கத்துருக்குள் ஆதிநாள் மார்கழியில் ஆதிரை அஜோதி எழும் ஈசனை மால் முன்னமரர் ஏற்றி வழிபட்ட நாள் மாசி சிவராத்திரி அம்மற்று. தங்களருளால் உலகம் தாங்குவதற்கன்றி இன்புறைவன் சித்தனென என்றும் எனதுள்ளே பொங்கி ஒளிரும் புகைப்பல் போகமொடு என்றுள்ளே. எல்லா உலகும் தகையவியலால் புல்லாவினைகள் குணமாம் புகலீது இல்லாததுவாம் எது கண்முரலால் எல்லாரருணாச்சலமாம் இதுவே எல்லாரருணாச்சலமாம் இதுவே. தெரியல்லை உற்று கண்ணுற்றால் கருத்தினால் தூர கருதினால் உண்மே வருத்தமுறாது வராத வேதாந்த அறுத்த விஞ்ஞானம் ஆர்க்கும் உண்டாமே அறுத்த விஞ்ஞானம் ஆர்க்கும் உண்டாமே. யோசனை மூன்றாம் இத்தலவாசற்கு ஆசருதி கையாதியின்றியுமின் பாசமில் சாயுச்சியம் பயக்கும் மே ஈசனாம் என்றன் ஆணையினானே ஈசனாம் என்றன் ஆணையினானே.
ஓம் நித்யானந்த Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
குளப்புவழியன்ன கவிடுபடுபத்தல் விளக்கு அழலுருவின் விசிபுரு பச்சை எய்யாயிலஞ்சூர் செய்யோ நவ்வயிற்று ஐதுமயரொழுகி தோற்றம் போல கொல்லம் பொத்திய பொதியுரு போர்வை அணைவாழவன் கண் கண்டு அணைவாழவன் கண் கண்டு
மகர பெரி கிசக சிறி சகோட செங்கோட்டி வில் வகையிதாள் நாள் கண்டு நாம் இங்கு நாள் கண்டு கோள் கண்டு வாழ்கின்ற வழி சொன்னோம் சிவசங்கரா உள் கண்டு வெளி கண்டு உள்ளுக்கும் உள் கண்டு உணர்கின்ற முறை சொன்னோம் சிவசங்கரா மகர பெரி கிசக சிறி சகோட செங்கோட்டி வில் வகையிதாள்
துளைவாய் தூர்ந்த துறப்பு அமையாணி எந்நாள் திங்கள் வடிவிற்று ஆகி அந்நாளில்லா அமைவரு வருவாய் பாம்பு அனந்தன்ன ஓங்கு திருமறுப்பின் மாயோன் முன்கை ஆய்தொடி கடுக்கும் கண்கூடு இருக்கை தின்பிணித்துவின் ஆய்தினை அரிசி அவையல் அன்ன வேய்வை போகிய விரலுரல் நரம்பின் தொடையல் மணங்கமிழ் மாதரை மண்ணி அன்ன அணங்குமை நின்ற அமைவர் காட்சியாறு அலைகள்வர் படைவிட அருளின் மாறுதலை பெயர்க்கும் மருவு பாலை மாலை
மகர பெரி கிசக சிறி சகோட செங்கோட்டி வில் வகையிதாள் தீ என்று சொன்னாலும் தீபங்கள் என்றாலும் தீ என்பதொன்றுதான் சிவசங்கரா நீ என்று சொன்னாலும் நான் என்று சொன்னாலும் நம் சக்தி ஒன்றுதான் சிவசங்கரா
வினையும் மாலை மதியமும் வீசு தென்றலும் வீங்கிடவேனிலும் மூசு வண்டரை பொய்கையும் போன்றதே ஈசன் எந்த இணையடி நிழலே மாசில் வீணையும் மாலை மதியமும் வீசு தென்றலும் வீங்கிடவேனிலும் நமச்சிவாயவே ஞானமும் கல்வியும் நமச்சிவாயவே ஞானமும் கல்வியும் நமச்சிவாயவே நான் அறிவிச்சையும் நமச்சிவாயவே நானவின்றேத்துமே மச்சிவாயவே நன்னெறி காட்டுமே மாசில் வீணையும் மாலை மதியமும் வீசு தென்றலும் வீங்கிடவேனிலும் வாழ்த்தவாயும் நினைக்க மட நெஞ்சும் வாழ்த்தவாயும் நினைக்க மட நெஞ்சும் தாழ்த்த சென்னியும் தந்த தலைவனை சூழ்த்த மாமலர் தூவி உதியாதே வீழ்த்தவாவினை ஏன் நெடுங்காலமே மாசில் வீணையும் மாலை மதியமும் வீசு தென்றலும் வீங்கிடவேனிலும் வேதநாயகன் வேதியர் நாயகன் வேதநாயகன் வேதியர் நாயகன் மாதி நாயகன் மாதவர் நாயகன் ஆதிநாயகன் ஆதிரை நாயகன் பூதநாயகன் புண்ணியமூர்த்தியே மாசில் வீணையும் மாலை மதியமும் வீசு தென்றலும் வீங்கிடவேனிலும் மூசு வண்டரை பொய்கையும் போன்றதே ஈசன் எல்தை இணையடி நிழலே ஈசன் எந்தை இணையடி நிழலே
சிவனே என்று அழைக்கும் என் குரலை கேட்டு வரவே இவை பொழுதும் என்னை நீங்கா தாள்.
சுவை அனைத்தும் ஊட்டி சுந்தர தமிழிலே பாட்டு சைத்து முக்கன் முதல்வன் பரம்பொருளே முத்தமிழ் சங்கத்தின் தலைவன் நீயே. ஹர 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 ஹரே ஹர 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 ஹரே. சிவ சிவ என்னில் நீ அருள் புரிவாயோ, எல்லாம் உயிருருந்தி நிற்பவன் நீயே. சிவ சிவ எல்லாம் அறிந்தவன் நீயோ, செல்வாய செல்வம் தருவாயோ நீயே. பகவானே உன்று கண் பெற்ற மகானே அவனே இதனே அளவ ஆட்டும் ஆட்டும் கருடனே தில்லையம்பல நீ நடராஜா உண்ணாமத்தை கொள்ளுவேன். நீங்கள் சுமித ஹர பாருராஜா நடனமாடும் எங்கள் நடராஜ அண்டம் காத்து ரட்சிக்கும் பகம் யதாமகே சுகந்தின் புத்தி வர்த்தனம் ஊர்வாருகமிவ பந்தனா மர்த்தியோர் முக்கியமா. சினம் கொண்டு 14 லோகம் ஒன்று பணிந்து பாந்தகத்தின் நடனமாடும் ருத்ரமூர்த்தியே உன்னடனமாடும் பாதமே சரணம் உந்த பாதமாடி மயதி பயணம் போற்றும் குடித்திடு ஈசனே சம்போ சுஜம்போ. ஹர 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 ஹரே ஹர 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 ஹரே. சாம்பல் மேனி முழுதும் புசிய அப்பனே மனித பயணமே மரணமே ஜனனமே உன் பாதம் சரணமே. சிவ சிவ நம ஓம் ஹர ஹர நம சிவாய 1000 தடவை போற்றுவேன் மந்திரத்தை போற்றும் போதும் நீ கொண்ட ஆவேசம் நாங்கள் அலரும் சத்தம் உன் சேவைக்கு கேட்கலையோ எங்க குறை கேட்டு உன் மனம் இன்னும் இறங்கவில்லையோ ஐயனே இதனே சரணமையா. சிவனே என்று அழைக்கும் என் குரலை கேட்டு வரவே
Keep the Atmalinga on your crown center, top of the head. Hold with both the hands. Intensely chant the Mahavagya. By the grace of Paramashiva, let's all be intensely connected to Paramashiva. Let Paramashiva explode in us as strong nuclear force. Intensely and connect all of us to Sri Kailasa, Paramashiva.
जय गंगाधरा हर शिवा जय गिरिजदिसा शिव जय गौरीनादा त्वामा पलय नित्यं त्वामा पलय शंभो कृपाय जतिगिसा ओम हर 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 महादेवा நெத்தி பொட்டு சிவக்கு தையா சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா உந்தன் சடவிரித்து ஆடும் ஐயா சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா சாட்ட வீசு சத்தம் கேட்கிற சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா தி சிவனின் அம்சமாகிய ஜடாமுனீஸ்வரா சம்போ சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா சம்போ ஜடாமுனீஸ்வரா சம்போ சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா சம்போ மகேஸ்வரா சம்போ சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா சம்போ ஜடாமுனீஸ்வரா சம்போ சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா சம்போ பரமேஸ்வரா கைலாசமாட்சி செய்யும் ஆதி சங்கரனீஸ்வரனையா சண்ட பிரச்சண்ட ருத்ரனையா வீசும் காற்றே உன்ன சிவா உலகே உந்தன் திருவுருவா சூரிய ஒளியே உன் விழியா பூமிய உந்தன் திருவடியா ஓ மரவோ 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 ஆடி நின்றால் துயர்மலையா அண்ணாமலையே சிவமலையா கோபம் கொன்றால் எரிமலையா கருணை என்றால் பனிமலையா மரவோ 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 நெத்திட்டு சிவக்கு தையா சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா உந்தன் சடவிரித்து ஆடுமையா சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா சாட்ட வீசு சத்தம் கேட்கிற சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா தி சிவனின் அம்சமாகிய ஜடாமுனீஸ்வரா சம்போ சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா சம்போ ஜடாமுனீஸ்வரா சம்போ சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா சம்போ மகேஸ்வரா சம்போ சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா சம்போ ஜடாமுனீஸ்வரா சம்போ சம்போ ஈஸ்வரா சம்போ பரமேஸ்வரா ருத்ராய சர்வாய வீராய கோராய ரௌத்ராய பிரம்மாய நம சிவாய சண்டாய சூராய பீமாய கோராய ரௌத்ராய பிரம்மாய நம சிவாய திரியம்பகம் ஜாமஹே பரமுரத்தின் புஷ்டிவர்த்தகம் பரமுருவாஸ்தரம் ஸ்ரீயமாமகால் திரியம்பகம் ஜாமஹே பரமுரத்தின் புஷ்டிவர்த்தகம் பரமுருவாஸ்தரம் ஸ்ரீயமாமகால்
ಗಂಗೆ ಅವನ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ನಗರ ಹಾವೇಸರ ಮಾಲೆ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಕೋಲು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಭೂತಿಸಲು ಯಾರೋ ಅವನ್ಯಾರೋ ಜೋಗಯ್ಯ 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 ಗಂಗೆ ಅವನ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ನಗರ ಹಾವೇಸರ ಮಾಲೆ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಕೋಲು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಭೂತಿಸಲು ಯಾರೋ ಅವನ್ ಯಾರೋ ಜೋಗಯ್ಯ 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 ಜೋಗಯ್ಯ
ಅಂಗಿ ಹೊಡಿತಾನೋ ಹೆಂಡ ಕುಡಿತಾನೋ ತೇಲ ಆಡುತ್ತಾನೋ ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಕುಣಿತಾನೋ ಊರ ಸುತ್ತಾನೋ ಭಿಕ್ಷೆ ಎತ್ತುತ್ತಾನೋ ರುದ್ರನಾಗುತ್ತಾನೋ ಮಾಸಣ ಕಾಯುತ್ತಾನೋ ಶಂಭೋ ಹರ 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 ಮಹಾದೇವ್ ಶಂಭೋ ಹರ 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 ಮಹಾದೇವ್ ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಹಿಡಿದು ಹೊಂಟ ನೋಡೋ ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಹತ್ತಿ ನಿಂತ ನೋಡೋ ಹಟ್ಟಿ ಕಾಯೋ ಹೈದ ಯಾರೋ ಯಾರೋ ಅವನ್ ಯಾರೋ ಜೋಗಯ್ಯ 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 ಜಡೆ ಬಿಚ್ಚುತ್ತಾನೋ ಭದ್ರನಾಗುತ್ತಾನೋ ಕೆಂಡ ಕಾಡುತ್ತಾನೋ ಧ್ವಂಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾನೋ ವಿಷ ಕುಡಿತಾನೋ ಲೋಕ ಗೆಲ್ಲುತ್ತಾನೋ ಕಾಲ ತಡಿತಾನೋ ಭೈರನಾಗುತ್ತಾನೋ ಶಂಭೋ ಹರ 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 ಮಹಾದೇವ್ ಶಂಭೋ ಹರ 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 ಮಹಾದೇವ್ ಕಳ್ಳ ಮಳ್ಳ ಮುಗಿ ಬಂದ ಜೋಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಏನೋ ತಂದ ಕೇರ ಕದ್ದು ನಂದೆ ಅಂದ ಯಾರೋ ಅವನ್ ಯಾರೋ ಜೋಗಯ್ಯ 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 ಜೋಗಯ್ಯ
மூலவட்டமான குரு பாதம் காப்பு முத்திக்கு வித்தானே முதலி காப்பு மேலவட்டமான பரபிரமம் காப்பு வேதாந்தம் கடந்து நின்ற மெய்யை காப்பு காலவட்டம் தங்கி மாறி அமுதப்பாலை கண்டு ஆற்றி மன கபடி நீக்கி ஞாலவட்டம் சித்தாடும் பெரியோர் பாதம் நம்பினதால் உரோமன் என்பேர் நாயன்தானே கண்ணாடி சில மூடித்து அனுப்பினாலே கருவதனை அறியாமல் மாண்டு போனான் விண்ணாடி பாராத குற்றம் குற்றம் வெறுமண்ணாய் போச்சுதவன் வித்தை எல்லாம் பொன்னார மௌனம் என்றே யோகம் விட்டான் ஒருபோதும் சித்தி இல்லை வாதம் தாரும் பெண்ணார்த்தம் ஆசை தன்னை விட்டு வந்தால் பேரின்ப முத்தி வழி பேசுவேனே பேசுவேன் இடைக்கலை சந்திரகாந்தம் பின்கலைதான் ஆதித்தன் ஆதியாச்சு தேசமதாய் நடுவிருந்த சுடர்தான் நீங்கி நீங்காமல் ஒன்றானால்
ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோகம். My blessings. I bless you all to radiate the state space powers of Paramashiva. Now, blessing to Ma Vaishali Varma, birthday blessings for Ma Vaishali Varma. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Shaivam. Living and radiating the state, space, powers, being super consciousness and Sri Kailasa of Paramashiva, the eternal bliss. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
Shri Kailasonada Dwadashanda Shyamala Pidharuda Shri Meenakshi Sundareshwara Vinna Swarupa Parashiva Putrakumara Gurumanya Tulyavadara Shri Parvati Stankyamana Labda Divya Jnana Vishruta Sakala Digamagavasara Bhuta Dravida Veda Pravartaka Shriman Paramashiva Aruna Samadigata Uttamaya Satrashrayana Diyamana Chatrachavana Shri Chinnakaharati Samasta Viradavalyarandina Jnana Vijnana Chakravarti Savajana Sangha Satyojata Churvana Diksha Vyayama Varga Jivūta Paramatakala Veda Keshari Shaiva Siddhanta
सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप प्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ नित्योत्सव